should change my headband because I wore this one in my last video. And I also kind of feel like this might not match the makeup I'm about to do. It's okay. I ordered them in different colors. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I just keep buying makeup. First of all, tax season just passed, so I've definitely been buying a lot of makeup. I really want to, let me show y'all. I found this picture like over a month ago, but it's this picture of Cardi B, and I love Cardi B. Like literally, I have loved her since she came out. And it's this makeup look it's two makeup looks from her I really want to try, but one I want to try today. What? I've had this picture in my phone since October 19th. I literally have been obsessed with it. I check it in my phone to make sure it's there like time and time again. Like I go back. I even recently resaved it further down in my phone on February 18th because I was tired of going to the top to see it, and I love it. I just love it. But today I went and got this palette by Makeup Depot, and this is their Neon Addict palette. I recently used their other palette, which is, I think, yes, I have another palette by them. These are, you can tell, the same brand. This is their this is their Brown Addicts palette. This palette is just so good. I use this look for an entire makeup look, and this is a beauty supply store palette. Like this palette is $4.99. I love these. Like these are so amazing. They're so pigmented. They blend really well. So we're gonna move into moisture, and because I need it. Like I really need it. So along with my new makeup, I recently got a new moisturizer, and the moisturizer I'm gonna be using is this Azure Glam Unicorn Glitter Oil Serum Magical Illuminating Treatment, Glowing, Moisturizing, and Toning. It looks like this. It's really, really pretty. And I ain't gonna lie, I only bought it because it was pretty. And I was like, ooh, that's nice. And I was in TJ Maxx, so I was like, yo, I need to get this. Like, this is cute. I was about to just put it on my face, but I would like to tell y'all I had to drop it, and it's pretty. I'm just gonna put this on my face first. Like, maybe I should not put a lot because I don't even know how this is. Ooh. It feels like one of those gel moisturizers, like I don't know, Neutrogena had one, like a hydro gel moisturizer. I used it too, and I really liked it. Okay, well, while that dries, I'm gonna go in with this new Body Prescriptions Coconut Oil Daily Eye Cream. This is my first eye cream. I really don't know if it's a good brand or not. This is my third time using it, and I really actually, I don't know if I'm trying to convince myself that I see a difference or if I really do, but I see a difference. And that's probably another reason why I probably see a difference is I've been going through a lot of stress lately. You know, when you're stressed out and you're tired, you have really bad under eyes. But recently I've been coming out of that stress, so I don't know if it's the eye cream making me look better or me just getting back to my regular self. So I really don't know, but I'm gonna keep using it because it has coconut oil in it, and even if it's not doing nothing drastic, it still is adding extra moisture to my eyelids, and I feel like that area needs extra moisture anyway, so why not? I'm just telling y'all what I'm putting on my face. Okay, so I'm going with a second moisturizer. This is the Pond's Cream Moisturizer that I use. I love this stuff. I'm excited about these products, guys. Let's go. Because I'm feeling lazy, I'm gonna use pencils. I'm gonna use the this is the LA Girls pencil, but the thing is scratched off, and I'm pretty sure it's in like a black brown kind of color. Next, I'm gonna go in with this NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the color black. This is in the color black and brown. This is my favorite pencil. I discovered it in my last video that I think I kind of like this, so I'm gonna try it again. But whenever I'm feeling lazy, I just go in and use pencils. I really am a pomade kind of girl, but whenever I'm lazy and I don't feel like, you ever just feel like I wish my brows was just done, that's when I grab a pencil. I feel like I look so mad. This is my resting face. It's just like terrible. I feel like if I was to be in a movie, they would choose me to be the villain. I have a villain face. Like I feel like I have a villain face, and I'm not happy about that. To be honest, I really want to use my NYX Honey Do Me Up primer, but I don't feel like waiting for that to dry down. So I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. Illuminating Face Primer, which is this one. And they both kind of give me the same effect. This one just is like more pore filling. I really want to get the Milk blur stick. I used to see that a lot, and I didn't care at all. I didn't think nothing of it. I was just like, oh, okay. But now I've been seeing so many people use it, and I kind of see what it does, and I kind of want it now. So my face is primed, and I look illuminated, right? I've been saying in my last few videos that I'm gonna use this NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop full coverage foundation, and I'm gonna use it today. But the thing is, to y'all, this probably looks like it matches, but it doesn't. It's really too white for me. Like, I'm gonna show you. Y'all see that? That's too white for me. So I didn't have the receipt, so I was like, okay, I can't take it back, so the best thing I can do is go get a darker one to mix them. So now I got 2 foundations, which essentially are gonna eventually be my shade if I keep mixing them. That's what I do. I didn't mind buying another one because I'm like, I heard really good things about this foundation, and I did put it on my face once. I just didn't have it on for more than 30 minutes. I'm gonna put 3 pumps, 4 pumps, 5 pumps, 6 pumps, and I'm gonna add 2 pumps of this color. This is my color? Hell no. Hold on. Nope, still white. What is my color? Like, I'm just getting stressed out at this point. I don't even know what my color is. I'm gonna go in with these BH Cosmetics brushes. These are so pretty and they look like this. I'm using the number 2 brush. I feel like that's my color. Like, I didn't really do much. Let's see. We're gonna blend it some. This looks like a pretty good color to me. I feel like it looks pretty nice compared to my skin tone. I feel like that's really nice. I just tapped it. I'm just gonna go right over top of it again. I'm just taking this pointy part, I guess, for my forehead, just because it's way too big. I'm gonna say my forehead not small, but it ain't big. I'm just stamping that on my forehead. I'm literally like a one layer of foundation girl. Like, if I have to go in with a second layer, I have to. But if I get a pretty good even coverage for my first layer, I'm not adding anymore. I just don't like a bunch of makeup on my face. That's just who I am. So for concealer, I'm going to be using the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. I got this because I got the foundation, and I just been on a hunt for a new concealer because all I use is Tarte Shape Tape. And don't get me wrong, as long as Tarte exists, it's always going to be my favorite for right now, unless somebody tops them. But I just feel like as a makeup lover, I need to like pop out and like use different stuff. So I'm using this for my under eye. I have it in the color Neutral Buff. I don't know why I'm adding so much because I've never used this, but based off the way it feels nice. I like this wand. The wand is like angled. The wand is like angled. It goes into the eyes so nicely. Probably something I shouldn't have done was like put all this on my face not knowing if it's even good. I like how yellow it is. So for this, I'm gonna go with my actual beauty blender. I just sprayed it down with some Fix Plus, and I just feel like I love my actual beauty blender for my under eye just because it's one of the softest sponges that I have and I trust. I don't know, it looked like that concealer. I don't know if y'all can see it. No, y'all can't see it. But it looked like the concealer where I placed the concealer on top of the foundation, kind of like pulled it up. So hopefully that doesn't happen anywhere else because that would be really annoying. I don't know how I feel. I'm actually really putting it to the test right now because I put it on my face and I blended it all out, you know what I'm saying, like together, as in like see if it would dry down. I don't know, I feel like it actually blended out better after it dried down, like, because when I immediately blended this out, it kind of lifted up the foundation underneath it, and I was kind of like, oh snap, like I don't want that to happen. But when this side I got to last, it's nicer, like it looks better. I don't know if you can tell the difference. Like this one is just like, I feel like this side has more coverage and it didn't give me no problems. Like it didn't lift up my foundation, it just blended out. Like that's all, it just blended out, and it was a fuller coverage. 1 through 10, I give my Tarte Shape Tape a 12, and I would give this like a 9. Yeah, I feel like I like this, so I do really like this, and I haven't felt like that about a concealer in a while. I'm not gonna go in and immediately set this because I like to cream contour, and I don't feel like having that powder possibly mixed with that contour. So I'm gonna go in now, and that will let me know how, if this is like an annoying product basically. So I'll see how much it's gonna crease under my eye, because I'm used to not having to deal with creasing. Like even if I don't set my Tarte Shape Tape immediately, it doesn't crease on me for a while. Like I would have to not set my face for 30 minutes, and I usually set my face 5 minutes after I do it, so I don't have to worry about that. But we're gonna see how this crease. I recently got the Kat Von D Shade and Light contour palette, and I got mine in the cream contour. It was actually an accident, but I'm not mad at it because I've been really, like, I love cream contour, and I recently started cream contouring this winter. This is my first time cream contouring, and I really love it. I've been using a L'Oreal Infallible like foundation stick to contour, and then I was using the little Wet n Wild foundation. Wet and Wild contour stick, cream sticks. I feel like if I really love those products, I'm gonna really love this because it's Kat Von D. Hopefully I like this. If not, I'm gonna just move on to the Anastasia cream contour palette. I'm probably still gonna move on to that. We're gonna go in. My face is not set at all, so I shouldn't have no problems blending this. To cream contour, I'm going in with this Jessup Dual Fiber Powder Brush. I just dipped my brush in this cream contour in the middle. Maybe I should have used a different color. I don't even know why I didn't consider a different color. That would have probably worked for me better than the one I'm using. But we're just gonna go with it today. Hopefully it doesn't look like trash. I'm like really nervous. Usually when I have a stick product, it's already on my face, so I just work from there. But this I have to place. Bars! Sorry. This I have to place. So I'm just gonna do what I do with my... Yeah, this is a little too gray for me. I'm gonna go into the one right next to it, which is a little bit more warm, because this is a little too gray. I'm going in with this other one, doing the same thing, going with that right over top. That means both sides of my face might look a little different, but I'm gonna try to make it match up. That's a little gray too. Like, what are we doing? See, this one is warmer. I should have used this one, but I used these gray ass ones. I don't know. I'm looking crazy. I'm looking big crazy. Trying new products on camera. Take 8. So I finally found my color out the palette. It's gonna be the warmest color in this palette. This one right here is a little scary. I'm sad. I feel like after today, I'm low-key gonna be intimidated by this. I would prefer a stick because I have more, I don't know. But then again, maybe what I could do is, instead of going in immediately with a brush like this, I could just take a concealer brush and dip it in there and then place it. Next time I won't do that. It doesn't look that bad though. I'm going in, blend out those creases, and that's not looking too good. So I'm gonna go in with the third layer because it didn't do well. It did dry down and the creases kind of dried. So hopefully, I feel like I'm just caking it on today. I've been buying a lot of makeup and using that makeup with y'all, and I'm not used to doing that. I'm used to, like, the makeup I use to do my videos is makeup I know, makeup I trust. But I'm like trying this makeup with you on camera for the first time, and I'm over here like, I don't know why it's not working. Because you don't know what the hell you're doing. I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier powder. I just put some in the top, so that's why they're not connected. And I like to make sure it's set. I do bake sometimes, but just because I don't know this concealer like that, I'm not gonna bake it right now. I'm just gonna set it and just blend the powder all the way in. I use the same concealer that I use under my eye on my lids to prime my eyeshadow. And now I'm just gonna go in with that same powder to set my lid. I really be saying to secure my makeup, but it really be to secure my mental state of mind to make sure I'm happy, because my makeup be fine. So now I wanna go in and set my face. I'm gonna be using my Sephora Micro Smooth Powder. And I've recently been setting my face different. And I just like to make sure I get my powder brush very like swirled in there and just tap it into my face just to make sure it ain't going nowhere. My face looks really smooth. My face looks really nice. It's just the color is off. So I'm gonna try to clean that up with some powder and make it look better. I'm gonna have to use a really warm bronzer to help set my face just to get that gray tone. So I'm gonna go in with Black Radiance Contour Palette in the color Medium Dark. And you see these colors are very warm. So I'm gonna go in with that to basically bronze up my skin and give it some color. And I'm just using this angled brush to do it. See, that kind of helped it come back because it's just too gray. We don't want that. Okay, so now we're about to go in and clean up this face because I'm looking real rough, real rough. My camera is like changing the lighting. My face looks crazy though. I'm gonna go with my Midnight Banana powder to like clean up my face a little bit because this face is definitely looking crazy. Like, I'm still hoping we can save it. I wanna record. I got new makeup. And now I look like trash on camera. Okay. Where's my lip? I'm gonna lick this powder off my top lip, which is probably not safe. There we go. She got lips. Now, we're ready. Okay, so I feel like while this sets in, we can start working on the eyes. So to start off, I'm gonna go in with this Makeup Depot palette right here. This is the Brown Addict palette, and I'm going with this one first. I feel like I should put a little bit of powder around my nose because I don't be liking the way my contour be turning out. Maybe a little down. Oh, maybe a little right here for my fallout. First, I'm gonna go in with this color right here. That is like my perfect transition color. So I feel like I'm always gonna use this before I start my eyes. I love these eyeshadows so much. These eyeshadows, they just blend. They blend really well. They build really well. It's just, I love them. And they're pigmented. I got my transition color, you can see it. Now I'm gonna go into the other palette and I'm gonna be using that yellow directly in the middle. I'm gonna be using the same brush I just used, just tapping into that yellow. So hopefully this palette works well like the other palette. The other palette, I've been bragging a lot. Yes, they do. It's going over top of that brown so nice. And it's layering just right. It's not like taking it away. It's just layering right on top. Like you can see that yellow. These eyeshadows are just so amazing to me. I just cannot believe it. I'm gonna go on my Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette and take this Primavera color right here. It is like a gold color. I'm gonna spray my brush with MAC Fix Plus just so it picks up that color very well. But y'all know it's an Anastasia eyeshadow, so it's gonna be good either way. I'm just gonna take that in the front of my lid. I'm gonna just take it to like the halfway point. And I'm gonna take it a little bit above my crease. Now I'm gonna take this like angled like eyebrow brush we kind of use, and I'm just gonna like use that to just go around those edges and make them less harsh, just so they kind of diffuse to nothing. Okay, part one done. I'm gonna go back into that Makeup Depot palette, and now I'm gonna go in with this color right here. It's coming off a little bit more blue than it really is, but it's more of a tealy color and it's shimmery, and I'm gonna take that right next to that gold color. I'm gonna, when I use this, I'm gonna wet my brush as well. But I can't wait for y'all to see how pigmented this Makeup Beauty Supply Store $4.99 eyeshadow is on top. I just cannot wait for y'all to see how pigmented it is. Now I'm taking the same brush again. I completely cleaned it off, and now I'm just taking another color with that brush. Now I'm gonna take this at the halfway point of my eye, like right on top of that gold. This is what we're looking like so far. And now I'm gonna go back in with this angle brush again and just pull those, like basically drag the gold to the green and keep going. So I just to kind of like fuse that line. I'll make it like basically blend into each other. So now we're gonna go in with this color right next to the teal, which is like this darker, kind of like same color but darker and just matte. I kind of want to use this angle fluffy brush just because it's angled and it's gonna get in there how I want to. I'm just gonna take a tiny bit of that color. I'm not gonna tap it off. I'm just gonna grab a tiny bit. This color, this look is really turning into what I wanted it to look like. I'm just gonna pack it on darker as I get more comfortable with the color. I'm gonna go in one of these like pointed hard brushes. Like it's not hard, but it's just like it's more dense and it's harder. It's just pointed. So I'm gonna take that same color and just use that to just like pack that, just like stamp it on there. Cause it's a harder brush, so it packs more color than the fluffy brush. Okay, and I'm just taking, I'm not adding any additional product, but I'm just taking the remainder that's on that brush and kind of going around the edges of that teal color, but not getting too close to the gold. So now I'm gonna go around with this small little fluffy brush. It's like really small, something you would probably use for your lower lash line. I don't want to blow this color out too much because then it will just get like blue and messy, but I do want those edges to not be as harsh, so I'm just gonna take that small fluffy brush and just I do want this blue deeper, so I'm gonna go in with my Modern Renaissance palette and go in with this Citrus Umber, tiny bit, one tap. And I'm just gonna pat that right over top of that blue. So what I'm gonna do is go back over that brown with that blue. But this is what I have. I feel so dumb because it's like, girl, you almost done and you zoomed in on the eyes now. But sorry, y'all. I don't know why I didn't think about that earlier. This is what I'm going for as far as Cardi B eye goes. Okay, so now we're going to go in with winged eyeliner. I'm just going to be using this NYX winged eyeliner. Just this one. I can't read what that says. I have no idea. But it's the really, really skinny NYX winged eyeliner. It's my favorite. Kind of almost impossible. Not almost impossible because I'm pretty sure I'll mess this up right now. But it's easy to fix your mistakes because the brush is so skinny, so when you fix it, it's just like, I don't know, it's just so easy. This wing's low-key higher, but we're gonna rock with it. So for mascara, I'm gonna be using the Wet n Wild Max Volume Plus mascara, and there's this little hot pink tube. But for lashes, I'm going to be using these Shop Miss A lashes. They are the Miss Express Lash in a style M102B. This is the same lashes I used in my last video. So I like that powder from underneath my eye because I'm about to work on my lower lash line. Now I need to go in and put some mascara on my lower lash line. I'm going with this Dry Ass Better Than Sex mascara. That one is done. No more using that one. I'm going with this Wet n Wild Mega Length mascara, the purple one, which has the really, really, really skinny bristles. It's my favorite mascara for my lower lash line. We need to highlight. For my highlight, I'm 100% gonna go in with this NYX Away Glow. This is what I used in my last video. Ever since I use this stuff, I literally feel like I'm never gonna not use a liquid highlighter again. Like, this is just too bomb. Why would I not? Like, I'm just gonna take this and put this where the highlighter goes. I don't know how well this is gonna work on top of all of this product. And I feel like if anything's gonna save this look at this point, it's gonna be a liquid highlighter. I'm gonna put this on a flat surface and then kind of use my brush to just go over it lightly. I'm just putting a little bit on my nose. Yeah, I can hear you. I'm putting on my highlighter, sorry.
Oh, you making a video right now?
Yeah. I went over it with, I just took my brush and I just like took the highlighter and dipped it in real soft and then just took it real soft over there so the blending because it was kind of like harsh, so it looks a lot better now. I ain't talking to you, Courtney.
Oh, sorry. You didn't tell me that you were gonna be talking to them.
I was talking to them before I was talking to you.
Excuse me, girl.
I really like the glow this gives, but I don't want the pink tone that it gives because it's like a rose goldy kind of highlighter. But so I'm gonna add this Wet n Wild highlighter, this Wet n Wild loose highlighter. I can't show y'all because I don't want it to come out, but it's like loose. I'm just gonna dip my brush in the top just like that and pick up whatever and then just, see what I'm saying? That's like big intense. But can you really overdo highlight? Am I overdoing it? That's probably overdoing it. Okay, I'm done. Take my damp beauty blender and go over everything just to make sure it's like seamless. As seamless as it can be at least. I'm gonna go in with this lip liner right here. This is the Soft Contouring Lip Liner by Essence. I didn't know what it was called. It's from Forever 21. I'm just gonna use this to line my lips. Uber notification. Courtney's on her way home. Daddy's coming home. I'm actually gonna use this to just line my whole lip. Then I'm gonna take this Wet n Wild color. I was gonna go in with the Kylie Dose of Dose K, but I wanna use this. I feel like this would be cute. I don't know. I feel like it's a little bit too pink for me. Is this the lip color she has on? I feel like her lip is not that pink, but I'm gonna put this on my whole lip. Take Dose K right over top, like, see if I can. This is a little bit too neutral. This is a little bit too pink. So I feel like these together. Yeah, I'm right. So the only blush palette that I own is this e.l.f. blush palette. I'm gonna do a pinkier tone just to tie my lip in with my eyes because obviously they're different. So I'm gonna take this color, this pink right here. I'm gonna take this, my brush that I used to powder my face. I'm just gonna blend that out. I like this face. I've been dreading this the whole time. I have not been not wiping it off because it probably did need this much time, but I really have been trying to avoid it because I don't want to see what it looks like under here because y'all know it was looking kind of crazy earlier. But we're gonna wipe it away and hope it did something. Oh, okay. Yes, it definitely did something. I'm very, very happy. So now I'm just gonna go in and fluff that out just to blend out that line so it ain't too crazy. Damn, Tom. Bitch. I saved the face. I feel like I saved the face. And it's not even set yet. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray Mist. Setting mist, not setting spray mist, setting mist. Okay guys, so this is the end of the video. I am impressed. Like, y'all seen this face almost went to shit, so I'm very impressed. The Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, I'm definitely impressed by. The finish is fire. It blends very well. I feel like for me to have low-key had a catastrophe, it did good under pressure. Like, it could have went really, really bad. It sets down really fast. It sets down matte. I don't know if this concealer says it's supposed to be a matte, but I'm pretty sure this is a matte finish. It's a matte finish. Like, from what I see, it's a matte finish. I love it. I love everything about it. Like, the finish is amazing. The coverage is amazing. I don't know how it lasts, but from what everybody's videos that I watch, the lasting time is amazing. I don't know. NYX be doing their thing. I love NYX. So definitely something I will be keeping in my collection. I'm really excited about this. The concealer, I do like the concealer. The finish of the concealer is really nice. For me to have packed on 3 layers of this concealer, you see how I'm looking. It looks really good. The coverage is really nice. My eyes are creasing underneath, but I'm the type of person, I'm real picky about my makeup, and this kind of creasing that I'm getting, I would still wear this makeup out. It looks good to me. Like, it's not that big of a deal, and this is not like my regular creasing. I don't have a lot of wrinkles under my eye, and I don't mind it. It still looks good. The finish is nice. The coverage is nice. The Shade and Light palette, I'm definitely gonna have to work with this a little bit more because I had not a bad experience. It looks really good. It wasn't the greatest experience today, and I feel like that was all my fault. So I'm definitely gonna go back and try to retry this palette out. But I do feel like the product is good. Like, look at that. I'm looking good. The eyeshadow palette, it speaks for itself. Look at it. Like, it's a good product. All together, all around, it's a good product. I love it. I don't think anything else in this video I tried was new. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm so happy with the way this look came out. I'm going to be playing with so much more makeup in the future, so I hope you guys enjoy these kind of videos. So I'm very excited. But guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Do not forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one.